Hello everyone, it is KiwiGumdrop and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so I'm excited to get started. This is the Foreigner couple. My thumbnail said it was Trouble in Paradise, and that is exactly what it is. We're gonna go ahead and start with Jared. Me and Jared are not friends, so I'm gonna just slam him for the next couple of minutes. If that bothers you, skip it. So Jared is the husband in this situation. Obviously, he is Mr. Foreigner, and he is basically the type of dude that is like, I want to go after my dreams, but I don't want to get any other job while I'm searching for those dreams. So as you can see, he wants to be a mixologist. However, he's never gone to a trade school, and he doesn't work. So he's basically just a dude who makes drinks in his home but doesn't make a career out of it. So that kind of comes into play later on when you find out how old he is and how long him and his wife have been married. But I just wanted to give you that little example of his procrastinating and lazy behavior. He definitely is someone who just sits at home all day and is okay with not doing anything to, better himself, which I mean sometimes is cool, but it doesn't work when you're a married man. He's definitely a married man who acts more like a bachelor in his 20s rather than being in his 30s. And yeah, that's why me and him are not friends. Excuse the broken CC. I found it, but it was after this. So I just kept going. I wasn't going to let that stop me. I really wanted to make this couple today. So Jared and his wife have been married. They married very young. I'm talking right out of high school young. Like they've been married, I would probably say like the sophomore year of university. They both went to Brightchester, and they got married. They've been together now for, I would probably say it's been probably about 8 years or so, and it's gone stale, like old bread. Like the marriage is just going absolutely nowhere. Jared is the same dude he was when he was a sophomore in college, and he acts the same. He's out going to parties all the time. He's just never got out of that college rut and really just didn't pick himself up. But his wife is his polar opposite. I mean, she's always been driven, ambitious. She is doing great in her career. We're going to talk about her a little later, but Jared is just slipping, and I just don't know why. I can't figure it out. I try to think about why the heck is Jared like this, and I can't think about why. I'm speechless. I honestly don't know why he is such a letdown, and it's really sad because he's such a handsome lad, and he's not stupid. Like, he has potential, and he does have a high mixology skill. Like, he's good at it. He can do it, but he's not making a career out of it. He's just, maybe he's too lazy, or maybe he's insecure. I don't know. He doesn't open up. He just is lazy and doesn't want to explain why, despite the fact that his wife tries so hard to, encourage him to do more and make more out of himself. And his outfit wise, I'm actually pretty proud. I don't make male sims often. I'm working on it though, because I do like to make male sims, and I have a good amount of male CC now, and I think he's really handsome. I think I did a really good job overall with his looks and him. So now we're on to Jared's wife, Sandra, and when I tell you I have a thing for strong, independent women, if that seems obvious to you after the multiple creative sims I have made with strong, independent women, this is going to add on to that list. Sandra is a scientist. She is doing really well in her career. She is probably in the higher middle class at this point, getting to the upper middle class. She is doing a lot of research on, I think how I would want it is she does a lot of scientific research on animals. So I think that's what I would want her specialty to be in. We can't really play that in The Sims, but I imagine her not being a veterinarian, but someone who does like research on endangered animals and trying to prevent species from going extinct, things of that nature. Also, protecting endangered animals, like making sure that people aren't hunting them like they are elephants and things like that. And so, Sandra, she is unflirty. However, I kind of took that as her being very focused on her career, and sometimes, being a scientist, it's a lot of pressure. It's very serious job. So sometimes she has issues just letting go and being relaxed. I wanted to make her outfit very simple, like the everyday kind of like she threw on a button up and is like heading to work, with her ponytail that she probably slept in, yada yada, you know what I'm saying? And then later on you'll see I gave her some few like dressed up outfits. I can kind of imagine her being like, okay, today's the day I'm gonna dress up, I'm going out with the girls, or maybe I'm going to see my mom, yada yada, just get a little more cleaned up look together, because at the end of the day, she has the money. If she wanted to look top tier all the time, she can do it, because she's worked her way all the way up here, and she's really done a really good job for herself. And Sandra and Jared were a perfect match in college. I mean, she was the shy girl, he was the funny guy. It worked. They were very compatible. But she started growing up and maturing and being successful, and he kind of got stuck. And that has been their issue for a few years now. And, they've been so, Sandra's been so busy. She's like, I'm not really worried about it. It's fine. But now that she's getting older, she wants to start a family. And she's just looking at Jared and is like, you are not where I need you to be. And, when she expressed that to him, she's like, how about I help you get a job, in business? Like, I have a friend, he's starting his business. Maybe you can work under him as an assistant. And Jared's kind of like, I could, but I don't want to. I don't want to work. I don't want to work in a cubicle all day. I want to, be a bartender at this club, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, is that club hiring? And he's like, yeah, but they're not hiring for the position that I want. They're not hiring for what I want right now. And she's like, well, yada yada, like I want to start a family. And he's like, not really taking her once seriously. He's like, you have all the time in the world to start a family. And she's like, yeah, but I'm ready now. Like, I have money, I have, we have the house, we have, the resources, everything we need. And, they are just constantly bickering about this because, it's not like he's a stay-at-home dad. There's no reason why he's not working. And it's just little things like Sandra will come home and the dishes are still like all over the place. He's, there's dog hair everywhere. The pet that they have spilled water and he didn't pick it up. So it's like she comes home, it's a mess. Dinner's not made, yada yada. So it's like I'm working so hard, but he's just on the couch playing video games or playing with the dog outside. So yeah, like they are to the point where it's just no fixing it, but they don't know, Sandra doesn't know if she wants to leave him or if she wants to, keep giving him chances. But it's like they've gone to counseling, they've had heart-to-hearts, and still nothing's changing, and time's ticking. She's getting older. She doesn't want, to work forever. She wants to retire. She wants to, live a good life and maybe move to like Solani or something. She's been working hard for 8 years. She has a few more years in her, but she doesn't want this to be her like legacy. It's just her, and of course she loves her job. She never complains about her job, but it's not the same. It's not the same when you don't have someone supporting you like they should be supporting you. So I don't know. I do not know the future for these two. I honestly think that she should just leave him. And I feel like if she left him, Like, I would want, like, her style to go, like, through the roof. Because you think about it, she'd have more money. She's not spending it on that dude. And she would, like, she'd be, like, doing her makeup and getting all dressed up and going to clubs. Or, I mean, like, more like bars. I'm going to, like, pubs and stuff. And, like, even, like, this, I feel like I dimmed down her makeup for the party look in the end. But, like, she looks so good when she gets dressed, and this is nothing compared to my other Sims. My other Sims I usually make are like very clubby. I make a lot of teenage runaways. I make a lot of 20-year-olds, college girls, because that's what I am. And so this was nothing compared to like what I could do for her. Like the amount of CC I have, the things that I can do to her. She would be looking Kim Kardashian status, like wet, dripping in juice. I don't even know. She's dripping in diamonds and everything. I got you. I can do it. But she's just not there yet. She's just she's a woman, but she's not that type of girl. She's someone who, is very, shy, and she's just like, still kind of coming into her own in terms of confidence, and, she's very minimalistic. She's like, yeah, I have money, but that doesn't mean I have to go get the newest bag. So, oh my God, I just love her. Can't you tell? You can tell I love her, don't you? I'm just in love with her. She's so cute too. But we're reaching towards the end here. Yeah, we have some time left. We're gonna show you the dog come soon, but I just think she is so pretty. And if she did leave him, I'm thinking it's either one or the other. If she left him, what we could do is we could probably like have her adopt a child, and she would just be a single mom, which I could see her doing that. But with her being so busy with the scientist career, I don't think that's the type of mom she'd want to be. Excuse me. She seems like she would want to be a little more proactive. So my other option would be for her to, go on some blind dates, maybe meet a very successful businessman. Don't know what he would look like yet, but something like that. She'd meet a very nice man, whether he be a scientist or a lawyer or a doctor or a businessman or an astronaut, I don't care, a writer, yada yada, just someone successful, someone as ambitious as she is. Maybe even someone who's vegetarian too, because she is vegetarian. Or like a chef would work because she likes food. Something of that nature. And she would meet someone like that, and then they would, they would have a pretty quick marriage, considering, usually, oftentimes once you get past like the age of 30, the marriages go, like, the dating process is shorter. You're like, do you have this, this, and this? Yes or no? We have the serious conversations, lay everything out on the table. Okay, we're good. Let's go. It's like they don't have time to waste, like how we do in the 20s. They're like, look, I'm trying to find a forever. Like, I don't have time to be going through all this whole process. And she kind of seems like someone like that. Like, I could see her like paying for a matchmaker. She's like, I don't have time for this. I already went through this with Jared. I'm not about to do this again. I'm just gonna get somebody. She's gonna find my perfect, and we're gonna make this work. Because I feel like she is very flexible, and she's tried with Jared, but he's not getting it. And I feel like he's the type of person that won't know what he missed out on until it's already gone. So I feel bad for him because I don't want him to be alone, but maybe once Sandra leaves him, he'll get his stuff together. I mean, they're not going to get back together again. If they get divorced, they're over, but maybe they could be friends in the future. Maybe he does finally, open up his own bar after Sandra leaves, and maybe he finds somebody else. Or he can stay a bachelor forever if that's really what he wants, I love this outfit. This is my favorite outfit. I think that winter outfit is so cute. But I would have her like that, looking like she's about to go to Paris every single day. But no, she wants to be shy. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I did have a dog for them. He's so cute and fluffy. He's a little furball, though. Oh, that was the first time I had used that feature, like where you draw them from the gallery. But this guy's a little furball. I'm not really good at making dogs. Like, I don't specialize them. I just pick a dog and put some fur on him. But I tried. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy these. I enjoy these, honestly. It's been such a pleasure, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you. Bye.